Hello friends, this video focuses on the top 5 best chainsaws of 2023. Through massive research and analysis, I've compiled a list of options available based on their features, quality, prices, and reputation of the manufacturers and customer feedback. Also, I've covered different options for every type of customer. Further, I've provided updated links for the best prices in the description box below. Please watch the video, leave a comment, and don't forget to subscribe. Now, let's get started. At the 5th position of our list, we have Husqvarna 120i, known as the best bang for the buck available in 2023. For many people, there is no reason to invest in a top-tier high-performance chainsaw. The Husqvarna 120i is capable of making relatively quick cuts, especially when it comes to smaller branches and logs. It has 2 power settings, normal mode and savvy mode. The battery life is impressive even in the normal mode. But while using the eco-friendly mode, the electric Husky reduces its power consumption, conserving the battery for even longer. With a 14 inches bar and a total weight of only 10 pounds, 11 ounces, the 120i is much lighter and more compact than many of the top-scoring models in our review. Best of all, it's remarkably affordable considering its overall performance. The compromise for the smaller price tag is slightly lower performance than the best chainsaws on the market. If you're looking for a saw that will cut as quickly as possible, you're going to have to spend more than this. The tool-free chain tensioning system on the 120i works fairly well, but it took us a little bit longer to attain the perfect tightness with this model than with some of the other manufacturers' similar dials. It's understandable that Husqvarna needed to include a button to change modes, but we aren't fans of on-off switches on battery-powered chainsaws. There is already a chain brake and a side safety button that need to be disengaged before the throttle will function, so the additional button is an unnecessary feature. Small gripes aside, we highly recommend this model to those who are shopping for a high-performance model on a budget. Moving on to the 4th position, we have Greenworks Pro 80V as the best for quick battery charging option available in 2023. If your main concern with switching from a gas-powered or a corded electric model to a battery-powered model is how long batteries take to charge, check out the Greenworks Pro 80V. During our battery charging assessment, this model's massive 80-volt battery charged in a mere 27 minutes, allowing you to get right back to your project after a quick snack break. The 18 inches bar coupled with the high-voltage battery makes for some super quick cuts. This is one of the fastest models that we've tested. The Pro 80V has several features that aid in user-friendliness, including metal bucking spikes and an upright-oriented bar and chain oil tank that is very easy to fill. We have found that high performance can correlate to greater size and weight more often than not, which is exactly the case with the Greenworks Pro 80V. High-voltage batteries are heavy and long bars add weight, so be prepared for an arm workout when you use this model. Although this model has a quick charge time, we found that it runs out of juice quite a bit faster than the longest-lasting battery-powered models. When we examined how much bar and chain oil this model goes through, we noticed that it uses it up at a faster rate than models with similar bar lengths and cut times. Even with a few small flaws, this is the best model if you're looking for a high-performance cordless electric model and you want to spend as little time waiting for it to recharge as possible. The number 3 position is held by Makita UC4051A as the best corded electric option available in 2023. The Makita UC4051A is our top model for people that don't mind using an extension cord. This model did a better job cutting than any other corded version in our review, and it also tied the top battery-powered model and some of the best gas-powered models during our lumber cutting evaluation. Our team loved the clever system for helping to prevent the power cord from being disconnected while in use, which could be both annoying and dangerous. When it comes to tool-free chain tensioning systems, the Makita is our favorite. The combination of a fold-out lever that tightens the bar and a wheel that adjusts the chain tension is very intuitive to use. This model also has an adjustable flow for the bar and chain oil pump. This is a very helpful feature as the viscosity of oil can change with air temperatures and from brand to brand. We found very little to complain about with the Makita UC4051A, but we noticed that the cord is located near the top of the rear handle. Ideally, the power cord meets the saw body at the bottom, so that it is further away from your hand while making cuts. The oil tank cap is in a spot that's really close to the chain brake, making it a bit difficult to access and top off. Despite these 2 minor design flaws, this chainsaw is our recommendation if you're shopping for a corded electric model. Next, at number 2, we have Husqvarna 450R, the best premium option available in 2023. For those that are in the market for a gas-powered model, we recommend the Husqvarna 450R. With a 20 inches bar and a 50 cubic centimeter 2-cycle motor, this thing truly tears through logs and branches with ease. With a properly tuned motor, the second you squeeze the trigger, the chain is spinning at full speed. The kill switch on this model needs to be held down until the motor stops and will automatically return to the run position once released. This means that if you ever bump it while moving or cutting, the engine will not die, which could potentially cause a dangerous situation. It also means that when you go to restart the saw for your next set of cuts, you don't need to reset the switch. This model is loud. If you're worried about upsetting your neighbors with headache-inducing noise, it may make more sense to consider an electric model. And, at 14 pounds without fluids, Husqvarna 450R is on the heavier side. It's also somewhat spendy. This saw is for someone with larger projects who knows that they'll need this much power in the future. If you have a few small trees to prune or remove in your backyard, it might make sense to go with a smaller, lighter, more budget-friendly model. Despite our very short list of drawbacks, we still think this saw is a good option for anyone who demands top-tier performance from a gas-powered model. Finally, the number 1 position is dominated by Ego Power Plus CS1804, known as the best overall chainsaw available in 2023. The Ego Power Plus CS1804 has several attractive features, including an easy-to-use tensioning system for the chain, and LED lights that activate when the throttle trigger is pulled to illuminate the area you are cutting in dim light situations. With an 18 inches bar, this battery chainsaw can handle jobs that many electric saws cannot. During our woodcutting time trials, the CS1800 was one of the fastest battery-powered models, but where this saw truly impressed the team was its battery life. The Ego Power Plus 56V5AH battery lasts longer than any other that we've seen. Our main gripe with the CS1804 is its wind-up time. When you fully pull the throttle trigger, this motor takes substantially longer to climb to full RPMs than several other models in our review. Although it may not be considered a flaw for many, this saw is long and relatively heavy compared to the compact models and could be overkill for certain people. Still, we think this model is a good choice if you're shopping for a high-performance battery-powered chainsaw. That's all for today regarding our top 5 picks of best chainsaws of 2023. We upload Amazon product review videos every single day, so don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon for the latest video notification.